Guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how you can draw pretty much anything using just a couple basic shapes. Shapes we're going to be using are just the 5 basic shapes. We're going to use a circle, a triangle, a square, a rectangle, and an oval. And using these 5 simple basic shapes, you can create pretty much anything you'd like. Creating is a person. So we're going to start with a circle for the head and a rectangle for the body, and then draw 2 little rectangles for the arms and 2 little rectangles for the legs. And then we're going to go and use an oval for the shoes or the feet, as well as hands. You can just call them gloves, but hands. And then we're going to go in and draw the face using a little circle. And then for the nose, also we're going to do circles for the hair, like curly hair. And then for the nose, we're going to use a little triangle. Here I am just drawing a little triangle on, and then I'm just going to use a pen and just draw a quick little smile on there. We're going to be drawing a dog, just a simple little dog. We're going to start with a rectangle for the body, and then we're going to add again 2 little rectangles for the legs, and we're going to use a circle for the head, and then we're going to use little circles for the tail, just like a fluffy curly tail. And then we're going to do 2 little ovals for the ears, and then quickly draw a face on there. These basic shapes obviously is not what your picture would look like when it's done. You use these as guidelines and stepping stones. Of course, you're going to connect shapes together, add details in a final project. So this one, we're going to be using mainly squares. We're going to do 2 large squares, and then 1 smaller square in the middle, and then 2 tiny squares in the front. Just draw little lines through there. If you could probably already tell what we're going to draw. For the roof, we're going to add a big triangle, and then a smaller kind of sideways triangle for the garage roof. We're going to use a rectangle shape for the door, and then we're just going to go in with the other shapes and add details, like the doorknob is a circle. We might add a rectangle for a chimney, and we're going to use like little circles to mimic the smoke coming out of the chimney. You might even want to add a fence, or like I'm doing right here, stepping stones or rectangular. And you would just draw these basic shapes and then go in and add details and make them different, make them more detailed and, obviously better looking. But you use the basic shapes as guidelines and outlines. Right here I'm drawing a fence using rectangles and triangles, and then I'm going to add a little sunshine up in the corner with just using circles and triangles. Anything that you want to draw can be made using the most basic shapes. You just put them together and change them up a bit.